I can be yours. I can be yours. Turn it up. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold. I want the good life every good night, you're a high one to hold. 'Cause you don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold. I want your sex and your affection when they're holding you close. 'Cause you don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Every night when the stars come out, am I the only living soul around? Need to believe you could hold me down, 'cause I'm in need of something good right now. We could be screaming till the sun comes out, and when we wake we'd be the only sound. Get on my knees and say your friend change round. That I can make your hands clap. That I can make your hands clap. That I can make your hands clap. My flesh is searching for your wisdom, best don't ever deny. I'm like a stranger, give me danger, all your wrong ain't no right. Secrets on Broadway to the freeway, you're a keeper of crimes. Feel no conviction, grips of wrath can only sweeten your wine. But you don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Every night when the stars come out, am I the only living soul around? Need to believe you could hold me down, 'cause I'm in need of something good right now. We could be screaming till the sun comes out, and when we wake we'd be the only sound. Get on my knees and say your friend change round. That I can make your hands clap. 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 So can I get a hand clap?
When we were kids, we would wonder what the meaning was of all the pain and the time that we spent growing up. And now I know that we could get what we want, and it still wouldn't be enough. And we can't run from our pride, but we still fall in love. 'Cause we're still young. Oh, we're still young. And we hide our insecurities, 'cause we don't know who we wanna be. 'Cause we're still young. I wish that I could say that I was alright. Wish that I could fall asleep without regrets. And I wish I saw you in a different light, just so the anxiety would get out of my head. And the voices tell me that it's all my fault, the way that everything panned out. And lately I've been blaming myself for my faults, and I feel like I'm the only one my mind can doubt. 'Cause I'm the one who messed it up. How could you trust me with your love? 'Cause I'm the one who should step it up, but somehow I can't do enough. When we were kids, we would wonder what the meaning was of all the pain and the time that we spent growing up. And now I know that we could get what we want, and it still wouldn't be enough. And we can't run from our pride, but we still fall in love. 'Cause we're still young. Oh, we're still young. And we hide our insecurities, 'cause we don't know who we wanna be. 'Cause we're still young. so maybe I'll find a way. Even if I did, I don't know where I'd go. Cause times they change and I'm still indecisive, immature, and I don't know what right is. And honestly, sometimes I'd rather wouldn't know. Cause we're still young. Oh, we're still young. And we hide our insecurities, cause we don't know who we wanna be. Cause we're still young. Cause we're still young. Oh, we're still young. And we hide our insecurities, cause we don't know who we wanna be. Cause we're still young. Looking back, I can tell I can't do this by myself. Would you catch me if I fell? Would you catch me if I fell? Looking back, I can tell I can't do this by myself. Would you catch me if I fell?
I was scared of dentists and the dark. I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations. All my friends are turning green. Yeah, the magician's assistant in their dream. Oh,
May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please, for a very important safety announcement. The Cypress-Fairbanks ISD Office of Emergency Management asks that while attending the graduation ceremony, you adhere to the following guidelines. Harris County Fire Marshal requirements do not allow anyone to stand in or block any aisles during the ceremony. Family members and guests are not allowed to walk down to the bottom of the aisle to take pictures. All pictures must be taken from your seat.
A graduate's name will be called every 3 to 4 seconds. Please keep your applause and recognition brief so that other guests can hear the next graduate being announced.
Today's ceremony is being broadcast on the district website at www.cfisd.net. In the event of an emergency, please make sure you have identified the nearest exit, which may be located behind you. Thank you for your cooperation. Cypress-Fairbanks ISD wishes you a safe and enjoyable summer.
You may be seated. Welcome, family and friends, to the commencement exercise for Bridgeland High School's class of 2021. I am Mike Smith, the proud principal of Bridgeland High School. As you have seen, many of our graduates today are wearing signs of honor. The summa cum laude, magna cum laude graduates will all be wearing gold honor cords. In addition, many of our school's organizations recognize their members' outstanding academic achievement with honor cords and drapes. You will see many of our graduates with these symbols as well. In a moment, Nicholas Wright, son of Serge and Yasmin Wright, will be offering our opening remarks. Immediately after Nicholas provides the opening remarks, the posting of the colors will be presented by Bridgeland High School's Air Force JROTC members under the supervision of Captain Scott Thomas and Senior Master Sergeant Michael Claiborne. Nicholas will also then lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. After the Pledge of Allegiance, Abby Benton, Grace Guzman, Isabel Guzman, and Audrey Monroe will be singing the national anthem, and then our senior chamber choir, under the direction of Christopher Fiorini, will sing Until We Meet Again by Reginald Wright. Nicholas?
Good morning, Bears, and welcome to the graduation of the first ever four-year class here at Bridgeland High School. My name is Nicholas Wright. And on behalf of the class of 2021, I would like to thank you all for being here today. To all the families, friends, faculty, and alumni, we thank you all from the bottom of our hearts. We truly couldn't have done it without you. And to my fellow graduates, congratulations. Congratulations on being able to be here today. Each one of us faced unprecedented adversity to get here. No one will ever be able to take that away from us. What was it all for? What did we learn? Where does that leave us? I'm sure all of us are thinking the same thing right now. I'm so glad we got that piece of paper that the government literally forced us to get. I mean, we all can divide polynomials, memorize mitochondria, and identify big words, you know. Typical little stuff, right? High school, it's not about what you learn. It's about the experience. It's about meeting new people, trying new things. It's about making unforgettable memories. It's about making unforgettable mistakes. What we learned taught us not to worry. It's not the destination, it's the journey. And along that journey, what we've accomplished has never ceased to amaze me. Whether that be our best run in Bridgeland football history, our state qualifying water polo team, our 23 national merit scholars, or even our national award-winning yearbook. Among us lie some of the greatest minds of our generation. And trust me, I know that's a very bold statement to claim. But what I've seen from all of us, from all you guys, it's truly inspiring to be a part of. Here at graduation, we can finally finish all the hard work we put in over the past 13 years. We can reflect on the important lessons, like that red Gatorade is not to be trusted, don't drink it. And that time is out of our control. We can only control what we do with it. Graduation was never really an end goal in the first place. It was only ever part of a road that leads to the dream in itself, to the bigger picture. Each and every single one of us right now have accomplished great things. No one will ever be able to take that away. Life is a long series of ups and downs that's bound to teach you something about yourself. Just be free and allow it to take you on its course. Each and every single one of us has a very special destiny waiting for us. I'm certain of it. Congratulations, my fellow members of the class of 2021. It's been an honor to be a part of you guys. Wherever your future takes you, I wish you all good luck and hope to see you again one day. Look at me in the eyes, each you, each one. Rise up in the sky. We done, no matter all the cries. We won, we won. High school might be done, but life is only begun. Thank you. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for this moment of silence in the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we bursting in air, give proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the
You may be seated. Thank you, Nicholas, senior singers, and our choir. Great. I would like to take this opportunity to introduce some of the guests of honor seated on stage this evening. First, I would like to introduce Dr. Mark Henry, the superintendent of Cypress-Fairbanks Independent School District. Dr. Henry's cabinet is also here this morning. They will stand and be recognized. In addition, I would like to recognize the VIPs of all school volunteers, our school board. President, Mr. Bob Covey. Vice President, Mr. Don Ryan. Secretary, Ms. Debbie Blackshear. And our trustees, Mr. Gilbert Sarabia, Mr. Tom Jackson, and Dr. John Ogletree. I would like to give a special thanks to all the Bridgeland High School staff that have joined us today. Will you please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Representing Bridgeland High School staff on stage this evening are 5 teachers who were chosen by the senior class to read our graduate's name. What an honor this is for these teachers. They are Ms. Samantha Berry, Mr. Juan Gravera, Dr. Elizabeth Brown, Ms. Kathy Cepeda, and Mr. Kevin Satterfield. I'm very proud of our 737 graduates, and I know you are as well. I recognize that as parents and guardians, you have invested much of your time, talent, resources, and love while guiding your child to this special milestone. Be assured you've done a great job. I would like to recognize 2 of our graduates today for their outstanding academic performance. These 2 individuals hold the distinction of our salutatorian and our valedictorian. Please stand as I call your name. First, Bridgeland High School's salutatorian is Sudiksha Anil. And Bridgeland High School's valedictorian is Samika Iyer. Will the parents of Samika and Sudiksha please stand and also be recognized? Congratulations to the both of you. What an honor it is to be ranked number 1 and 2 out of the 737 outstanding Bridgeland graduates. Congratulations to both of you. At this time, I would like all the graduates who will be serving in our national military to please stand and be recognized for the supreme responsibility you've accepted. A special thanks for you for the choice you've made to serve. As a campus, we are very proud of the class of 2021. They've endured, overcame, and accomplished many things. As you may recall, Bridgeland High School opens its doors in the fall of 2017. Approximately 750 brave freshmen entered the doors of Bridgeland High School to begin the process of creating a new school. Leaving the known and venturing into the unknown, blazing the way for future Bridgeland Bears to follow. They overcame many adversities while providing leadership and stability for Bridgeland High School and our community. They fearlessly created what is known as Bear Pride for the world to see. This group of trailblazers created our Bear mascot, our Win the Day motto, and they began to create many of the Bridgeland High School traditions that will live on long after they've graduated. The most impressive part was they stayed strong and finished strong. They continued to win the day even when adversity hit. They never stopped setting the tradition of success in the classroom, on the athletic field, in the concert hall, and on the stage. Their leadership has served this community well. All of our graduates have completed an intense college-bound curriculum. Many have already received college credit through dual credit courses and rigorous advanced placement testing. In addition, many of our students have completed a vocational program while maintaining the high academic standards that Bridgeland High School has set. 381 of our Bridgeland High School graduates have earned the cumulative grade point average of 6.0 or higher, giving them the distinction of being an honor graduate. The Bridgeland High School class of 2021 has earned over $13,273,000 in scholarships. Seniors, we are extremely proud of you, and you need to be proud of yourself. You have made Bridgeland High School one of the top high schools in the state of Texas. You can hold your head high and always be proud to say, you graduated from Bridgeland High School. Win the day. Now, Jolie Underwood, the son of Tim and Tracy Underwood, will give the commencement address to the class of 2021.
Good morning, class of 2021. I'd first like to start by saying, we made it. And for us, that's been a harder feat than the average graduating class. When we started here at Bridgeland, there was nothing. Like, nothing. We had orientation at the church because the school literally wasn't finished yet. We were scared freshmen who knew nothing of what Bridgeland High School would be. And truthfully, neither did anyone else. But despite all of the challenges from that first year, we tackled high school with the confidence and drive of much older students. We never let our newness be an excuse for complacency. And when we entered varsity sports and watched our football team face 6'5", 300-pound giants, we kept our heads up high. Even when it wasn't cool to be a Bridgeland Bear, our class never wanted to be anything else. So from the beginning, our experience has been anything but normal. I think that's where some of the resentment has come from this year, that we've been robbed of the normal high school experience. In fact, I used to feel bitter about that myself. But when has anyone ever strove for normalcy? Who wakes up in the morning and says, man, I want to be normal today? Normal is boring. In reality, no one is looking for normal. So that's how we should view our time at Bridgeland. Yes, we've had some very abnormal challenges, but we've also had some miraculous successes. Looking back, I don't only want to remember COVID and Harvey and Ice-Mageddon. I want to remember the feeling of beating Side Ranch for the first time. The huffing and puffing, trying to get up those 4 flights of stairs, the ID blitzes, the epic game of Assassin. Those are the defining moments of our experience, not just all of the huge hills we've had to climb. Just because something isn't normal doesn't mean it's not great. So after all this, we made it. And we didn't just make it to the end. We made Bridgeland High School. Our spirit, our tenacity, our willpower built the identity of this school. We started the clubs. We played on sports teams that once struggled and are now excelling in playoffs. We put on plays and created award-winning yearbooks and put together the best band routine in the state. We made orange and blue cool. The very soul of this school would not be here without class of 2021. And I also want to thank everyone who helped us get here along the way. The parents and staff have had just as much grit as we have, and none of this would be possible without them. The faculty and administration have built the culture as well by taking on whatever challenges we throw at them and fostering an environment where students feel comfortable to innovate. Their attitudes have directly impacted ours, and that's why every Bear, student and staff, has made it to this point. Looking forward, I know every single one of us will find success in the real world. Because if we can build culture at a brand new high school full of cynical teenagers, we can do it anywhere. If we can start clubs and sports programs with no prior experience, we can do the same when starting companies. If we can have every challenge thrown at us and still achieve academic, athletic, and artistic excellence, then we can succeed through anything. There's nothing to be scared of about the next chapter because we've already learned how to handle adversity in high school. So let's be thankful for this very abnormal ride here at Bridgeland, because now we can look back and say, we did it. But we can also look forward and say, I can do it again. And we didn't just make it through. Our contributions truly made what Bridgeland High School will be for years to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Jolie. Will the candidates for graduation please rise? Dr. Henry, will you please join me at the podium? Rise. You're about to be graduated. Dr. Henry, as principal of Bridgeland High School, it is my pleasure to present to you the senior class of 2021 and certify that they have fulfilled the necessary requirements for graduation from this institution and the state of Texas. It is my request that these students be graduated and that you, in your capacity as the superintendent of schools, confer upon them the high school diploma with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereunto.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. By the authority vested in me by the Texas Education Agency and the Cypress-Fairbanks Independent School District's Board of Trustees, I do hereby confer upon the senior class of 2021 the diplomas of Bridgeland High School with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereunto. Congratulations and go Bears!
Thank you, Dr. Henry. Graduates, you may now change your tassel from the right side to the left side. Everyone except the first row, please be seated. Dr. Elizabeth Brown, please come to the stage and begin the presentation of our candidates.
Introducing the summa cum laude graduates. Ore Noah Akani. Laura Naya Allen. Braden Everson Amaker. Sadiksha G. Anil. Ethan Anthony Armour. Caleb Austin McCoy. Adam Azayas. Cameron Stewart Bale. Elise Marie Barlow. Ella Elizabeth Barnes. Reginald Lamar Bell. Cassidy Elizabeth Benningfield. Mark Nicholas Bentick. Smitha Bagubatula. Courtney Lynn Blackburn. Maria Ignacia Blanco. Peyton Nicole Bond. Jet Michael Booker. William Patrick Boucher. Acadia Jordan Bradley. Addison Blair Brinkle. Bryant Wesley Brooks. Reagan Amber Budlong. Aldersey Anthu Bowie. Charles Braden Burdett. Carson Patrick Bird. Connor Alexander Cabanis. Lindsay Emmeline Campbell. Luciana Marie Canjura. Jorge Alejandro Cantu. David Ryan Cartwright. Isabella Zancanaro Castillo. Gloria Cecilia Chapa. James David Chin. Ethan Andrew Conville. Andreas Corrales. Sarah Elizabeth Costigan. Madeline Lee Cruz. Amelia Elizabeth Davis. Luke Edward Delancey. Jackson Scott Dement. Anaga Deshpanda. Giovanna Dos Santos Matsuyama. Leanne Burdinette Lawless Duran. Alyssa Nicole Elliott. Hannah Suzanne Everidge. Sean Shishang Fan. Hayden Scott Falk. Raymond Chenyu Fong. Morgan Paige Fernandez. Dominic Joseph Franjosi. Jessica Ann Frenay. Bea Cassandra Gabrielle Garcia. Michael Anthony Garcia. Ryan Sho Galding. Caleb Vincent Gonzalez. Isabella Gracia Panini. Rebecca Ashley Grady. Michael Davis Graves. Sophia Green. Bella Renee Griffin. Chloe Marie Griffin. Jacob Nicholas Grosch. Luis Fernando Guerrero Liao. Madison Gunn. Benjamin Lee Gussler. Alejandro Guzman. Benjamin Guzman. Isabella Guzman. Ethan Reed Hyjuk. Walker Thomas Hyduck. Chloe Gail Hernandez. Natalie Karen Herrick. Walker John Hicks. Luke McDonald Hill. Abigail Deanne Hitchens. James Coleman Howell. Kara Leanne Hudson. Ezekiel Imburn. Shayna Ashley Montesinos Infante. Samika Ayer. Thomas Tassos Yangel. Aaliyah Ariana Gestul. Rohit Lalit Jha. Audrey Dewey Johnson. Brooklyn Simone Joseph. Alexander Wilson Judd. Nathan Patrick Judson. Ananya Kalva. Emma Catherine Kalakowski. Kanak Kripa Kapoor. Dodson Bradford Kelly. Jacob Hyder Khan. Rayon Ahmed Khan. Yul Kim. Liam David Kolecki. Brooklyn Bailey Krieger. Nicholas Wayne Larbarbera. Thomas Vu Lee. John Townsend Lemke. Isabella Marie Lindahl. Casey Ann Lockett. Colby Christopher Long. Sterling Michaela Lucas. Jessica Faith Lynn. Ethan Douglas Macklem. Cannon Brady Madden. Priya Harumi Madhu. Camilla Julia Valmorita Malogayo. Molly McKay Marshall. Jacob John Martin. Braden Key McInerney. Sophia Elizabeth McLevy. John David McMahon. Kelsey Shannon McMahon. Lane Barton McMillan. Connor Scott Mogford. Anya Shoba Pascal Mohammed. Alexis Lee Molden. Jeffrey Preston Morgan. Gage John Morris. Connor James Motzinger. Eric Joseph Munstereifeld Jr. Cameron Melian Wynn. Elaine Dan Tran Nguyen Falk. Andrew Diedrich Nichols. Christian Alexis Ornelas. Gabriela Charlize Ortiz. Vanessa Matisse Ortiz. Everett Cole Owens. Kobe Ji Hao Peng. Jack Ryan Parker. Isabel Michelle Patterson. Hannah Renee Pavlak. Caleb James Pinkarina. Corey John Peterson. Faith Ellen Petrovich. Lauren Michelle Pushowski. Hassan Amir Ringwala. Grayson James Redding. Yukta Matathati Reddy. Gabriel Jaden Regla Rodriguez. Danica Paige Reynolds.
Olivia Grace Rhodes. Abby Grace Roberts. Estefania Romero. Benjamin Luke Schleiger. Jillian Grace Scott. Samuel James Anthony Cerise. Isabel Marie Seralde. Chloe Jo Seward. Connor Frederick James Skronsky. Eden Claire Smith. William Randall Smith. Kaushik Sandaraman. Hiram Steed Sycamore. Ali Faye Tomey. Jet Edward Thompson. Jimena Torres Mendoza. Peter Tan Tren. Jolie Catherine Underwood. Avinash Vadavulu. Claire Diane Valdez. Madeline Grace Vinstavrin. Natalie V. Vu. Avery Lee Wagner. Cole Mitchell Walther. Polly Ann Warner. Austin Samantha Wyand. Olivia Jane Whiteside. Anna Jewel Williams. Reagan Nicole Wilson. Tatum Kaylin Wilson. Nicholas Abden Wright. Venkata Subaya Yalamanchili. Thomas Israel Yarish Jr. Maria Paula Zabata Castellanos. Nicholas Adam Zubrod. This concludes our summa cum laude graduates. Introducing your magna cum laude graduates. Aileen Abrego Ayala. Sayer Muredali Alana. Hailey Corin Allen. Noor Ayash. Rochelle Cadorna Bayentos. Grayson Idiolia Ann Barrio. Marshall Allen Barstow. Abby Camille Benton. Edward James Burning. Ariana Marie Barrios. Ryan Christopher Blum. Luke Parker Brooks. Anna Grace Brown. Hunter Renee Browning. Adam Jacob Kane. Abigail Elaine Cassidy. Leslie Karen Choksey. Jordan Christopher Clardy. Alexandra Nicole Kokolis. Michael Andrew Coleman. Brennan Lane Collier. James Hampton Cromer III. Emma Kaylee Crow. Lavinia Carolina Damari. Kyle Raymond Dickey. Gabrielle Alexandra DeLone. Ashley Nicole Dozier. Brady Andrew Drozdowski. Gianna Athena Esquivel. Robert Samuel Fairweather. Jackson Tyler Foote. Della Elizabeth Fowler. Aiden James Franklin. Caleb Thomas Funderburk. Tessa K. Garnett. Enrique Alejandro Gonzalez. Summer Gozum. James Zachary Griffin. Liesel Abigail Guillen. Brighton Karis Brielle Harville. Alyssa Monique Hayes. Colton Lane Hine. Kendall Noel Houghton. Denny Jiwan Huang. Paige Nicole Irvin. Mackenzie Bryn James. Reed Harrison Joyner. Jack Ryan Jones. Elizabeth Lunn Kemsley. Christine Koo. Isaac Wan Kim. Tanner Austin Klaus. Eliana Patrice Lake. Savio Hai Lee. Kristen Unhe Lee. Kaya Michelle Little. Sarah Nicole Long. Angela Pham Mavronicles. Anastasia Octavia May. Amanda Sophia Merida. Cole Kimball Mitchell. Andrew John Moore. Samantha Michelle Managas Hernandez. Brady Joseph Maury. Karen Elizabeth Morgado. Mark Edward Nelson II. Jeffrey Demo Ngare. Kaylee Morgan Nidget. Emma Caroline Oberly. Philip David Patillo III. Ross Grant Pingilly. Lindsay Jean Paula Schultz. Ruth Evelina Poole. Robert Russell Postel. Lorena Maria Prince. Brody Ray Quinlan. Caroline Michelle Riebel. William Michael Riebel. Jackson Lee Robbins. Jeffrey Scott Roberts. George Eris Sarandos. Tyler Love Scott. Savannah Dawn Zicada. Jalen Michelle Simmons. Sydney Alyssa Strong. Emerson Anlin Sykes. Amy Marie Sinnard. Macy Ashlyn Tade. Taylor Neely Tade. Matthias Ezekiel Taubert. Zachary Fausch Taylor. Rachel Hogan Vanderkoy. Elijah Alexander Vasquez. Layla Ray Martinez Villas. Hannah Beth Vinklaric. Hunter Cole Wallace. Lauren Ashley Washburn. Katie Nicole Webb. Parker Matthew Williams. Allie Rianne Cecilia Wolf. Reese Elizabeth Ziegler. This concludes our magna cum laude graduates. Introducing cum laude graduates. Emily Sue Adams. Ethan Michael Anderson. Nicholas Mateo Arguello. Blue Azogu. Evan Rachel Barnes. Drake Marshall Behrens. Anthony Glenn Bell III. Tristan Sung Bellman. Bridget Nicole Bennett. Brody Don Jacob Biles. Mason Denise Blaze. Peyton Elaine Blaylock. Caitlin Renee Broad. Kyle Stephen Broder. Madeline Joanne Buckley. Lauren Camille Cameron. Adrian Dominic Canterbury. Reagan Neal Carter.
Giuliano Casero. Megan Kylie Chandler. Elise Noel Cleveland. Zoe Elise Cormier. Dylan Wayne Crippen. Bailey Renee Davis. Nathan Robert Denard. Emmeline Jane DeCaro. Madison Faith Dorniak. Sydney Elise Ehlers. Zachary Daniel Ellenwood. Alexis Mia Yuri Flores. Roberto Andres Garcia. Gage Braden Giesland. Connor James Gower. Cameron James Green. Jack Christopher Greer. Jansen Robert Haynes. Taylor Olivia Harmon. Mason David Hartman. Tyler Andrew Abear. Houston Ryan Hemphill. Elijah Wanye Henry. Isaiah Deontay Henry. Gabriella Herring. Lois Grace Hill. Alyssa Michelle Hubbs. Rachel Marie Hughes. Lauren Elizabeth Hummel. Jacob Taylor James. Benjamin August Kilkowski. Lillian May Kosh. Hannah Elizabeth Kalnacki. Tristan Isaac Lawrence. Brandon Mack Lee. Emily Lewis. Cadence Marie Lilly. Zara Estefania Martinez Caban. Natalie Ann Mason. Cole Van McClellan. Bryce Welton McMorris. Sarah Jessa Mendoza. Michelle Ariana Monagas Hernandez. Charles Stephen Moore IV. Cesar Alejandro Mora. Audra Lee Monroe. Braden Neil Gray Murray. Claire Elise Neighbors. Michael Emil Nelson. Kyle Alexander Denoma Ostrowski. Kai Eshenafi Parker. Trevor Michael Parton. Maritza Grace Pascasio. Lauren Victoria Perez. Josh Cole Phillips. Jake Thomas Plaisance. Miguel Angel Ramirez Casillas. Athena Marie Reyna, Ruben Ryuta Rose, Hannah Christine Sanderlin, Matthew William Schloes, Luke Waller Schultz, Grayson James Scott, Riley Paige Sellers, Lindsay Catherine Shower, Oscar Silva Jr., Riley Hope Marie Slusher, Hayden Connor Smith, Logan Everett Stallone, Anaya Ariel Steele, Benjamin Adam Stewart, Christina Marie Stinson, Carlos Marquez Tewitzel, Hannah Marie Townsend, John Joseph Volpe, Taylor Renee White, Ryan Aiden Wilbanks, Zachary Allen Wilkinson, Maxwell Arthur Min Willis, Kylie Elizabeth Wojciechowski, Natalie Elizabeth Wood, Brooke Skylar Zimmerman, Andrew Twan Zuniga. This concludes the honor graduates. Michelle Alejandro Acuna, Abir Ahmed, Christian Lee Alexander, Asha Hassan Ali, Timothy David Allen, Nicholas Martin Almendaris Jr., Maggie Rachel Alvarado Lopez, Paul Renee Alvarado Lopez, or Alvarez Lopez, excuse me, Cameron Ahmed Amal, Diamond Desiree Ambris, Edward Kufre Abase and Dem Osu, Destiny Ray Anderson, Jasmine Alexis Andrus, Ian Alejandro Arias, Janaya Brachet Armstrong, Garrett Thomas Arnett, Amelia Laurel Ash, Amaya Marie Avant, Isaac Avila, Bianca Nicole Ayala, Lane Rocco Bakari, Aishani Davy Badal, Narina Balkaran, Kinsey Allen Bammel, Boris Alexander Barrera Mejia, Stephen Robert Barraclough II, Xavier Santo Beauchamp, Caden Deshaun Bell, Joshua Robert Benedict, Carla Andrea Bernal Valencia, Cadence Ivory Berry, Christopher Sean Binkley, Mason Curtis Birkelbach, Corey Xavier Blanks, Quincy Miguel Bodery, Drake Allen Bonvillain, Gavin Bryce Bonvillain, Lauren Page Bowen, Benjamin Allen Brechter, Olivia Claire Breerwood, Matthew Thomas Brister, Dylan Emmanuel Broadway, Seth Hunter Brosman, Joseph Brown II, Kaylee Rose Burks, Sergey Sergeyevich Berlikov, Abigail Colette Burns, Donovan Tyrell Butler, Journey Irene Byers, Chase Jordan Cable, Morgan Emily Calciano, Mason Ezra Calvert, Ela Maxwell Campbell, Rafael Alejandro Canales, Dylan James Carr, Cameron Gage Carranza, Sebastian Amadeus Carrillo, Clive Christopher Casas, Colby Ryan Castle, Haley Nicole Caesar. Sarah Marissa Serta. Joshua Abraham Chacon. Nicholas Ian Chadwick. Alexandra Yvette Cisneros. Caden Aaron Christopher Clark. Jalen Madison Combs. Lauren Emily Compton.
Ashley Lauren Cooney. Litzy Celeste Cortez. Connor Quinn Crabtree. Shania Lynette Kraft. Halo Aurora Chris. Diego Cruz. Rachel Taylor Davis. Aiden Gage De La Cerda. Aiden Keola DeCaris. Taylor Brooke DeGroot. Ella Ray Dennis. Andravian Enzone DeWalt. Raylan Matthew Hall Diaz. Justin Monroe Dickey Jr. Peyton Lorene DiVirgilio. Caitlin Noel Doan. Jordan Isabella Dolan. Bryce Zachary James Dowling. Landon Cade Dugas. Ruby Jewel Duran. Blade Adam Dias. Austin Joseph Demora. Simon Lee Ellison. Rolf Diedrich Irby Jr. Grayson Noah Earp. Cooper James Ferris. Tyler Joseph Feemster. Jasmine Lisbeth Flores. Tyler Christian Foster. Nicholas Peter Frangiosi. Kishan Malik Franklin. Kylie Elizabeth Fry. Nicholas Evan Gaona. David Michael Garcia. Stephanie Andrea Garcia. Valentina Garcia Vasquez. Logan John Gartside. Clarissa Kristen Garza. Emily Rose Giamateo. Kylie Rayana Gibson. Dylan Luke Goffney. Elijah Alexander Golden. Samantha Maria Gomez Clavijo. Francesca Gorospi Gonzalez. Kina Michelle Gonzalez. Yadir Andres Gonzalez Fry. James Tyler Goodman. Victoria Lynn Goodman. Layla Ayana Gordon. Paulo Hector Gobea Nolasco. Taylor Mackenzie Elise Graham. Joshua Robert Graynad. Roderick Keith Gray II. Scott Alexander Gray. Olivia Lauren Gregg. Nathan John Grissel. Daniel Weldon Grisby. Jimena Guerra. Taylor Ann Gunn. Grace Elizabeth Guzman. Rhea Faye Hadwin. Ian Riley Hajali. Courtney Nicole Hall. Evan Randolph Harper. Jalen Dominic Harrison. Nicholas Paul Harrison. Kaylee Elaine Hatter. Joshua David Hawkins. Andrew Daniel Hayes. Grace Mackenzie Heenan. Ethan Cole Henderson. Aldo Alberto Hernandez Jr. Douglas Hernandez. Isabella Hernandez. Aide Hernandez Acosta. Victor James Herndon Jr. Madison Danielle Hicks. Jackson Wayne Hitchcock. Paige Lee Hodges. Evan Garrett Hoflick. Christopher Devon Holly Jr. Anna Lucia Holtgrew, Caleb Deshaun House, William Cole Howard, Keely Ann Howell, Mary Frances Hughes, Thomas Parkhill Hughes, Atravian Shiley Hunter, Garrett Lind Hurley, Kitumetse Adelan Ikopelang, Aganemene Rafael Imara, Samantha Yashoda Infante Gopi, Carl Ivaskevich, Garrett Aiden Jackson, Logan William Jago, Rayon Jahanbakash, Abigail Giselle Jimenez, Jonathan Jimenez, William Lawrence Johnson, Cameron Thomas Jones, Joshua Kalani Jones, Miriam Bakar Kamara, Sinjin Christopher Kazmarowski, Gavin Walker Casper, Brian Evan Katona, Kaylee Jean Kelso, James Austin Kaiser, Caitlin Grace Kusarik, Maida Kratovich, Cade Allen Krause, Aiden Cole Kwan, Lauren Ashley LaFleur, Allison Elise Langford, Ezekiel Emiliano Lara, Ronald Deshaun Larry Jr., Bryce William Lasaint, Andrew Theodore Lauterbach, Alexander James Leach, Jordan Kristen Ledbetter, Jason Martin Leone, Benjamin Daniel Lightsey, Kennedy Grace Limbrick, Jadex Mauricio Loaiza Intriago, Abigail Lynn Logan, Kaylee Renee Lyons, Jacqueline Francine Ma, Eric Alexis Macedo, Reed Peyton McLeod, Nathan Alexander Mann, Arib Rith Mamoon, Sophia Rose Moranto, Emma Lynn Marks, Uriel Alfredo Marroquin, Tyler Liburn Martin, Micaiah Jade McCorkadale, Benjamin Lee McDonald, Caroline Marie Louis McFarland, Logan Paul McKee, Emily Claire McKellar, Madison Taylor McMullen, Detarian Javon McWilliams, Jarrell Javon McWilliams, Daniel Abraham Medell, Elijah Roman Mejia, John Patrick Isaiah Mercier, Paris Jade Merrick, Kyle William Messer, Jasmine Yosser Mikhail Lautfi, Taylor Jade Miller, Linda Soledad Miranda, Mandy Nicole Miranda, Ethan Clark Mitchum, Jace Ryan Mulvaney, Jacob Michael Murr, Johannes Bernardus Namink III, Joshua Owen Nelms, Matthew Aaron Nelson,
Dominic Hui Nguyen, Hudson Nok Chin Nguyen, Hua De Nguyen, Blake Daniel Noland, Arthur Williams Ntutume Nguyen, Elaine Bell Orlando, Kalia Rachel Otto, Ramaya Deshawn Owens, Marissa Nicole Padilla, Nathan Lee Kolarski.
What's her full name?
Yes, I missed you. Victoria Alexis Newton. I'm sorry, thank you. Adam Reynolds Palma. Samantha Nicole Panemo. AJ Singh Pandir. Jacob Alejandro Paredes. Lauren Taylor Paris. Micah Kenneth Pascasio. Ian Rush Pearson. Arelyn Marie Pena. Lindsay Catherine Perez. Joshua Lee Perry. Christian Vincent Phillips. Gerald Lepre Pinkston. Lance Ryan Perzizi. Ronnie Plunk. Haley Shine Pogamiller. Mia Kaylee Powell. Casey Camajero Presley. Jada Trishelle Pritchett. Austin Scott Pritchett. Gabriel Alejandro Quiera. Trinity Nicole Quick. Lindsay Sophia Reagan. Seth Yohan Ramirez. Jose Enrico Ravago. Zachary Garrison Ray. Nicole Tatiana Reales. Avery Ann Reed. Kevin Martinez Reyes. Ryan Jacob Reyes. Aiden Christopher Reynolds. Casey Dean Raman. Ariel Marie Richard. Anthony James Richard II. Braden Rahid Richardson. Chase Matthew Richard. Ryan Scott Riddle. Aniston Michelle Rodriguez. Elijah Gabriel Rodriguez. Xavier Ezekiel Rodriguez. Ryan Daniel Roman. Kendall Anaya Roper. Jessica Ashlyn Rosea. Allison Johan Serenity Rosneo. Sierra Cortez Rotman. Haley Faye Rupert. Django Wiley Russell. Hallie Angel Ryan. Joseph Milton Ryan. Haley Cheyenne Sela. Jonathan Renee Salas. Soleil Salgado. Emily Dominique Sanchez. India Shalisi Sanders. Keandre Deshawn South. Bistrol Caden Sawicki. Aiden Michael Shalacy. Alexander Bryce Shalacy. Alyssa Nicole Shalacy. Stephen Vincent Shoemaker Montesteroso. Nathan Lee Schutz. Nathan Jeremy Schwartz. Matthew Brett Scipio. DeKayla Ryan Scott. Jeffrey Way Scott III. Victoria Sharon Skirians. Lana Sofia Safarokvico. I'm sorry. Chase Antonio Jackson Segui. Riven Ray Shannon. Noah Quinn Sheik. Connor Lawrence Shelley. Annie Simon George Shenandoah. Sarah Grabiel Sierra. Carolina Silva. Jaron Wesley Sims. Addison Bailey Sinclair. Nicholas Evan Skipper. Jason Lee Sledge. Ethan Dominic Solomon. Mason Wayne Sandifer. Jack Thomas Statanko. Jack Ryan Stewart. Jacob Austin Stewart. Tyler Brett Scott. Jack Ryan Strickland, Marcus Jose Suero Williams, Mantangi Saras Kumar, Mackenzie Lynn Taggart, Jared Braden Taylor, Johnmere Omarion Taylor, Candace Rose Terry, Austin Ray Thies, Saratha Theum, Caitlin Alexis Thomas, Jerry Trammell Thurman, Andrew Thee Tu, Jacob Cole Scott Tyndall, Elizabeth Lamasico, Chelsea Tom Jr., Sandra Marie Torres, Paul Alexander Townsend, Hannah Nadine Trujek, Aaliyah Tercios, Logan Nicole Turk, Dylan Chase Van Houten, Nicholas Dominic Vicaon, Elmer Vega, Jacob Wayne Vicatestan, Gavin Robert Anton Venus, Joshua Michael Vergon, Matthew Raphael Viseca, Mackenzie Jade Walker, Krista Jean Ward, Nia Michelle Ward, Bowen James Waters, Ethan Patrick Watson, Carissa Love Waymer, Daggerleen Weinshack, Kayla Lee Denise Woodson, Cedric Way Williams, Tierra Armari Wilson, Tyler Cole Vitt, Dylan Lyle Winkler, Lydia Elaine Woodliff, Angelina Monita Yim, Jewel Corelli Young, Callie Renee Youngblood, Robbie Robert Zakaria, Avery Ann Zuckus.
May I be the first to congratulate the class of 2021. Our closing remarks will be given by Brooklyn Joseph, daughter of Gary and Robin Joseph. Brooklyn, please come to the podium for our closing remarks. Following the closing remarks, would everyone please rise and join us for the singing of our alma mater?
Wow, what a commemoration this has been. On behalf of the Bridgeland High School class of 2021, I am beyond honored to be standing here today as we close this chapter of our lives. As we conclude, I challenge you to reflect upon your high school experience and remember to value times. Recall the day we first entered those silver doors of the newly founded Bridgeland High School. I have to say, it was nice to not be the only student trying to navigate the massive atrium hall, the 4 floors, and making sure to walk into the appropriate restroom when on different floor levels. None of you can say you haven't done that. Remember the gym-packed pep rallies. We tried out and applied for different sports and club positions, competed in theatrics, musical, athletic, and academic competitions, making ourselves known among the district, region, and the state. Maybe you were even one of the rowdy teenagers at a Whataburger after a long night here at the Berry Center. Yes, we've all had our personal hardships along the way, but we worked through them, and here we are. We all did it together. We entered those silver doors coming from different walks of life, but today we sit here together, diplomas in hand, ready to take on what the world has in store for us. Our time here at Bridgeland has granted us the opportunity to tap into our interests and explore our individuality. On my behalf, I would like to thank all Bridgeland staff and educators for your continued patience and determination to make an impact, even with the increased workload that this year especially brought along. Each of your passions are far from unnoticed, so thank you for continuing to strive to ensure that each student wins the day. Parents and guardians, thank you for everything. You've seen us through the nap times in elementary, the preteen phases of middle school, and the 4 years that molded us to this very moment. Thank you for your unconditional love, lessons, sacrifices, and hard work. They will forever be the driving force of encouragement in our lives. Thank you. And finally, to my fellow Bridgeland 2021 graduates, we did it. We are the class that carved the way as the first complete four-year class to attend Bridgeland. We left our mark then, now, and forever. We are here today as one, not only celebrating our academic achievements, but our perseverance, our strength, and our courage. Though this chapter is soon over, your individual story does not stop here. As I have this opportunity today, I would like to leave you with some food for thought. Your mind is powerful. Your words are powerful. Your actions are powerful. Use them wisely. You are you. Everyone is finding their way in this life individually, and you're likely not taking the same path as the person sitting next to you today. So most importantly, find your purpose. Some of you may have it down, others, not so much. But time will continue to pass, and quickly, just as this very day snuck up on us. So do what makes you truly happy and ready to conquer each day. It's your life. You are blessed to wake up and make the choices towards what you want your legacy to be. Do not allow what may steer you from your path momentarily let you lose focus of your destiny. Do not limit yourself to all that you can become. Chase your dreams, catch them, and make them your reality. Live your truth. You deserve all that you can achieve when you value your education, be authentic in your actions, celebrate and embrace individuality, and invest in yourself. My name is Brooklyn Joseph, and I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Thank you, and go Bears.
Go ahead and stand for the alma mater.